Welcome to the Stronger You Academy podcast, helping you get stronger, move better with less pain.
Here we are.
Here we are.
This is exciting.
This is exciting. It's about time. We've talked about doing this for a long time.
Yeah, I partly don't want to do it because I don't speak as well as Cody does.
It's not true at all. I would say you speak better than me.
Okay, I'm really good at small talk and like chatting with people, but you're like...
And I just sit there and I'm quiet.
But then you like to get up on stage, like you like to speak.
I don't like it. I feel like I should do it. It feels like something I can provide people. So I guess it's like a combination. Like I mean, there's a part of me that likes it because I like being able to help people. But then there's a part of me that's like, this is scary as heck. Like I don't enjoy being in front of all these people.
But you seek out those opportunities. Yeah,
because it's a good way for me to help a lot of people instead of just one person. I'm generally just with one person. So yeah, I can help out more people in a shorter amount of time.
I like it. I'm committing a speaking sin because I have gum in my mouth.
Oh, you better spit that gum out.
So it's my bad.
It's all good.
Put it here in my notes.
You also have stuff in your teeth.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding.
Do I really?
No, you're good.
It's fine. The video's far away.
No, we'll see.
So when Cody and I got married, this is off topic and nothing that we're going to talk about today, but he just started seeing everything in my teeth. So I had lasted 26 years, apparently, with so much in my teeth, like little seeds or pieces of whatever.
You have perfect little like valleys for them to be camped out in.
I do. I really do. And I like food. And so I want to keep it around longer than just the meal. Like I just want to enjoy it. Anyways, whatever. All right. Let's get back to business.
Yes.
Bullet points.
Okay. First iteration of our podcast. We actually have some notes.
Yeah. So yay. This is fun. Starting a podcast. We don't know how frequently we're going to do these.
Not yet. But it'd be fun to do it consistently of some sorts.
Yeah. But we finally have a platform, and I say we because you and I have been building something really exciting, but we're going to get into that later.
Yeah.
First, I want people to kind of know who you are.
A little bit about me.
Well, about Cody, because Cody's really why we're doing this.
Yeah. I mean, but you've been super helpful.
I'm your number one supporter.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. What are some weird things about you that maybe people wouldn't know otherwise, because you're kind of serious because you're just talking about how to get stronger, and getting
stronger,
physically fit,
more functional, hopefully a little athletic, lacking the athleticism I don't have sometimes. My siblings are more athletic than me, so all of them.
So is your wife.
And my wife. But I like fitness. Some funny things and weird about me. So first thing that comes to mind is I'm slightly demented. I find humor in being slightly graphic and taking things to the extreme. A lot of what if scenarios with my wife and I. Something just randomly comes. It's like, what if I was to fall down these flight of stairs, babe, holding all these groceries?
And it's not even funny stuff. It's legit. It's
usually like I get hurt or someone else gets hurt. But slightly demented. And I think that comes from my upbringing and just seeing a lot of intense stuff growing up and watching a lot of movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's one of my idols. So Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone. I've watched a lot of those movies growing up, starting off at probably like 4 years old. Definitely an idol of mine.
Yeah.
But other weird things, like I can make funny noises.
Yeah, I wrote that as a bullet point. The
Chewbacca noise.
Wookiee sound.
The Wookiee sound. I served an LDS mission.
Oh, you're telling a story about the sound.
Well, because this is how I learned. And the first 6 weeks of my mission, I was in Detroit. I was with a companion, my trainer, and he could make the Chewbacca noise. And I always was like, how do you do that? Well, he was a very just like hard worker in regards that he just wanted to go out and walk around and knock on doors the whole time. We spent those 6 weeks knocking on doors, 9 hours plus every day. We were out walking around. And so I had a lot of time to practice.
Okay, wait. So those people that don't really know what you're talking about, it's just an LDS is
like a church mission. I went out to Detroit to go tell people about the church. But anyways, he told me to try gargling water. So I would put water in my mouth and go, "Grrr." And then, hey, I kind of did it. And then eventually I could go, "Grrr, grrr, grrr."
There it is.
There's the Chewbacca noise.
Did people convert because of that?
No, but I made a lot of people laugh.
That's good.
I definitely got a lot of
I
laughs
think
from
that
that.
is one of the most important conversions.
Yeah.
Getting people to laugh.
It took me weeks
To
to learn how to
joy.
do that. Like weeks. I was
Yeah,
dedicated.
It took you a long time. Mhm.
I had a lot of time to myself.
Well,
and
I
him.
can't do it. I can make it sound like I'm rolling my R, but
Yeah.
with my throat. So I can do,
Pretty close.
but I can't do the,
It's
you do
guttural.
like
It's in my throat.
I feel like you're lower. Yeah. I can't do it. I've tried many times. I'm going to spare all you 4 people listening. Thanks, Mom. Anything else that you want to share about yourself?
That's weird. When I think of weird, like most people don't love to exercise. Some people do, but I love to exercise. So if I ever hear someone saying like, I've tried really hard to get to the gym today. It's really hard for me. In my head, I'm like, why is that so hard? It's so fun.
Yeah, Cody really loves.
I like it.
Mhm.
There's a lot to why I like it, but I absolutely love working out, being active, lifting weights, anything activity related that I can do fairly well or challenges me. I love it.
Even when I first met you, you were really into it. Even though we were eating terribly and
not eating well at all.
we indulged in the finer things in life, meaning that we would go to Sonic and get their peanut butter
cookie dough dream.
Oh my gosh, peanut butter cookie dough dream shake.
There was that one.
So good,
it was so good.
Really
Remember that
good.
one time that we got home with those, and you got out of the car, and one of them exploded.
Yeah, as soon as you
and
started,
I was so sad.
As soon as you started telling me the story,
you knew exactly what we were going to talk about. Yeah, we get home.
My heart just
and we're getting out. We're about to indulge. We're about to watch a movie or something, and Joni's holding both of them, and one of them just explodes.
Well, because I'm like double fisting. I got like, shaking both hands, and they're big.
And I was sad.
And it's the styrofoam cups.
Yeah, they're not the most ideal setups. But anyways, I was so sad, so we went back to Sonic to get me one.
Yeah, I think we actually left a stain on the sidewalk there too.
Probably.
So sorry about that, Orem folks.
Yeah.
We lived in a basement that was little ghetto. To be honest, we've always lived in a ghetto place.
Off and on, yes. That's not always true. We've had some nice places too.
We lived in one place that was great. It was a 15-minute walk from the beach.
Yeah. That was great.
Which was awesome. But we love where we live now.
Yes, we do. Yes,
we do. We're up in a little loft. I don't know if you're watching the video. If you're watching it that's going to be on YouTube, right?
Probably.
If you're watching it on YouTube,
yeah,
you can see our cute little loft. This is our loft with the cute old school carpet on the bottom. It actually reminds me of my grandma.
Yeah.
And my grandma was awesome.
Yeah.
What are some wins and whoops of late?
We'll go with wins first. No whoops are coming up right away. They're usually like, I'm trying to be lighthearted, but they're usually deeper things that come to mind.
It's okay. You're kind of a deep guy.
Yeah. So wins.
Cody doesn't do the small talk.
Yesterday, I got to the gym and I was getting ready to do a workout, and one of the people that take a class that I coach was coming down the stairs. She's like, "You're the exact person I need to see right now." And I'm like, "Tell me why." She's like, "My knee's been bugging me. My knee's not feeling great. This exercise you showed me like a week or two ago, I'd like you to kind of walk me through it again." I was like, "Okay." So she's sitting down. She starts doing the exercise. Like, no, you need to do it like this. You need to do it like that. You need to hold your leg better. We're isolating this movement to just this joint. And she's like, "Oh, thank you so much." And then she's getting up to go, and she's like, "I've noticed a change in you recently." And I'm like, yeah. And she had a smile on her face. I knew it wasn't a bad thing. And she's like, I just feel like you have a lot more gratitude. You seem a lot more grateful. And I was like, oh, wow. I really appreciate you saying that. That was so cool. So that was definitely a win. And then anything in regards to any of my clients or online clients where they share like a win from the week is always a win for me. It's nice to hear them having success with their progress, their health and fitness, or just taking ownership of things in their life outside of health and fitness, because it all is tied in together. Those are wins. Another win for me is I've been on a journey with my knee, my left knee. I've torn a couple of times, and I'm sure we'll talk about that more at some point. But it's been about a year and a couple months now since I tore it last, and I didn't have surgery. And it's starting to heal. It's just starting to heal better. I'm starting to get better. I'm starting to get better movement, better positions. I'm able to do more with my knee again. I'm starting to jog a little bit. And so it's exciting. I'm even starting to jump a little bit. And it's just exciting that it's progressing. You know, I've always had all of us probably have a little bit of that fear inside of us. Like, is this working? Am I getting better? And it's the consistency, the momentum, the snowball, it's building up. So I'm really grateful for that, because I'd like to be able to demonstrate exercises at an elite level. And if I can't show an exercise that I want someone to do, I oftentimes will walk them through it verbally, or we'll skip over it and do something else that I can at least show. And I would like to be able to show exercises with the efficient form and the movement. So that's been a win.
Any other wins
I think that's good on wins. And then whoops, I feel like the biggest whoops, this just came to me, but the biggest whoops to me was I had a trigger of sorts happen last week. It was last Tuesday or the Tuesday before that.
Was it me?
No, but it was a limiting belief. It was a limiting belief that I've been working on getting through and just working to not let be a limiting belief. And it happened and I got triggered. And it really impacted me for a day, maybe 2 days, more than what it normally does, which I'm grateful for. You know, putting in the work on my personal development, my self-awareness, it doesn't last for weeks like it may have in the past, but it impacted me enough to give pain in my body. And I talk to my clients a lot about how the stress and anxiety, the depressing feelings that we have, we hold on to that energy in our body. Well, anyways, areas of pain in my body that tend to get exacerbated is in my low back. And my low back hurt so bad the next day. It hurt so bad. I was like, dang it. Like, I didn't do anything different. I didn't train super hard the day before. I didn't do anything. We were just coming back from a trip for our anniversary at a hot spring. So I was like super zen, and it just hurt. So I say whoops. I wouldn't say, I didn't say like whoops, like, I was falling down the stairs. Whoops. Like, it was more like a limiting belief, but it was a little bit of a negative for me.
That's what I meant by a whoops.
Okay.
You didn't actually need to do something that made you say whoopsies.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did have a whoops I've been hosting this workshop at the local gym I work at, and it's been a 3-part series, Move Better workshop. I think it was the first one we did. We brought in some fruit and some muffins and some stuff for the people to, congregate and hang out and eat and just chat with each other after the workshop. And I'm going to grab this tray of fruit, and I grabbed it, and the whole thing just spilled, and pineapple, strawberries, grapes, watermelon, all over the place. And there was a couple girls walking through it as this happened. And one of the girls was so nice. She stopped and helped us clean up and put all the fruit back into the tray and wiped down.
She was like, I've done this exact same thing before.
So that was definitely a whoops moment.
Those grapes rolled
all
far,
over the place.
And they're they left this wet trail.
Well, hopefully we got them all, because there might be one rotten in there somewhere. We got them all.
I haven't seen one in there. So I think we're good.
We're good.
That was a whoops moment. No, that's funny.
Yes.
That's funny. Cool. Well, you should ask me if I have any wins or whoops.
What? Give me share some wins or whoops, please.
Wins would be we've branded your courses, and
Cody B Fitness.
We branded Cody B Fitness, which then has morphed into Stronger You Academy,
which is exciting,
which has seriously been something that we've been tag teaming. So it wouldn't exist without you and and your expertise
or your expertise
and your coaching. Oh, thank you.
I appreciate it.
And so, yeah, both Cody and I have been working very hard on that. And that is a huge win. And we'll definitely be chatting about that. That's kind of the main thing we want to get to. Another win would be I came to one of your Red Zone classes at the gym yesterday.
It was awesome to have you.
Yeah. It was
so good to have you.
It was so fun. So I've been kind of in maintenance mode for a while at the gym because I've just been doing softer movement. And what was it, like two or 3 weeks ago, I was telling a couple of your clients, like, dang it, man, I feel like I should be working out with Cody again because I've just been in maintenance mode and I'm just not like pushing myself. And I started feeling like, okay, I think I can start doing that and going hard again. And so, yeah, yesterday, oh my gosh, kicked my butt, but I loved it. There's something about going to a class and just having you just tell me what to do and I just show up and I do it and I don't have to think about it and I don't have to be like, but I don't want to do that, but I don't, because like by myself, I'll be like, I'll pull the sled back and forth a couple of times. I'll do my little circuits on the turf or just do stretches and I'll be like, okay, I guess I'm good. I'm done. And it's, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And I didn't push myself or get a sweat on usually, but coming to your class is just nice.
You're told what to do. You have a group of people to work out with. Yeah. They're all doing the workouts. You just all suffer happily together.
It's so nice. It's very effective. And it's just working out with a group is just great. Plus I think it was all women yesterday, which was fun.
Yes, it was.
I mean, I love the guys.
But it was all ladies.
But like Darren and Scott, they used to be in the class last time I would go.
Yeah.
That's been like a year ago
now.
But
yeah.
But anyway, so it was fun making some new friends. Making friends is hard as an adult.
Yes. What about a whoops?
I would say I'm a talker. I like to chat with people, and Cody doesn't like when people chat in his class. So yesterday I was chatting.
Yes, that's true. Yes, she was talking too much, especially when I'm talking. If I'm talking, like everyone needs to silence themselves so they can listen to the coach and the instructor.
It was just a side comment because like what you were showing looked hard, and I like whispered over to Nikki like, "Oh my gosh, that looks hard," and she was like, "I know, oh my gosh," and then I think it was Lauren or someone was like, kind of chimed in, and then that's when you got a little upset.
I didn't get upset. A little frustrated.
I mean, I was kind of hoping you would punish me later last night, but
yes.
You don't know what to say to that, do you?
Not really.
Okay. We were making jokes about that in class. Okay. All right. Well, let's get to it.
Okay.
Stronger You Academy. Woo!
I know, it's so exciting.
Woo, 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 woo. Yeah.
It's like the culmination of years of training, learning about the body, dealing with my own experiences, working with a lot of people, helping them through their experiences, their pains, their struggles. And it just, I don't know. We started working on a knee course specifically, 2 months ago or so, about 2 months ago. And we were originally just going to do a knee course. And then it started turning into this idea of like, stronger knees, maybe stronger ankles, maybe a stronger low back course, maybe stronger shoulders, stronger hips. And I'm like creating these ideas for like future courses. And then I'm like, well, maybe like stronger you in the gym, stronger workouts, functional body, maybe like a mental health aspect. I've done 30-day challenges too. I'm like, just started creating this list. And then we just came up with Stronger You Academy a couple of days ago. And we were looking it up for like a URL, and they're like, StrongerYouAcademy.com is available. So we got it and we took it, and that's what we're going to start building and working on. So it's really exciting because one of my biggest desires is just to help people feel better, move better, live better. And I feel like this is going to be a great opportunity to reach more people, to share this to more people instead of just a one-on-one connection, which is great. And I value that. But I have people messaging me on social media consistently in regards to like, hey, my knees hurt. Can you help me? I'll send them a video that I already have uploaded or something. Or, hey, this is going on. Can you help me? And I send them something I already have uploaded. But how can I provide better value to those individuals? Cheaper cost than one-on-one training, cheaper cost than training with me online. And then it's just, you get access to it, I think, forever. So that's kind of where we're at right now. And it's exciting. I'm really excited to put this out there for people.
Yeah. Once you enroll, you're in
for life.
For life.
Once you click that check mark and you buy it, it's yours.
When you buy that course.
So
you sign up and that's free.
Signing up, and then you get access to community chatting, from my understanding, right?
Yeah. So there's a community aspect to it. So we already have a couple people in there that have made comments and stuff, which is kind of fun.
That is exciting.
But so you just go in there and you chat. It's like this forum. So we're really hoping that this is a community and people can ask each other questions. But originally it was going to be Foundations of Movement. And that was going to be kind of the name of the thing.
It was Cody B Fitness Foundations of Movement, which I still think we keep for Cody B Fitness, but this is an offshoot of Cody B Fitness Foundations of Movement and Stronger You Academy, helping build a stronger you.
But I think it's important to know why it was Foundations of Movement. And so Foundations of Movement are really, it's the foundational keys that you need to be able to go hard and push yourself without straining and without hurting yourself, and to help you have longevity in the gym and whatever
just help you do more of what you want to do in your life. I will often have people, like I had a guy, it was either this morning or last night, talk about how his knees are bugging him. He's got arthritis. He wishes so bad that he could go hard, run hard, and play soccer again. And that's keeping him from it. So my hope and desire is that a knee course, the one I've created, can help this individual get back to doing more of what he wants to be able to do. Helping people just do more of what they want to be able to do with their body is my goal. And with that comes a mental aspect too. If you have pain in your body and you got aches and doly aches, or chronic pain or severe pain, whatever it is, it's depressing. It's anxiety inducing, maybe frustrating, it's debilitating. Waking up in the morning and you're getting out of bed and your back is just hurting, it's crushing you. That impacts your day. That's going to impact your day to some point. And if you're sitting in a chair a lot with what you do for work, and then you get up out of that chair and it hurts, whatever body area, it just hurts, that impacts you in that moment. And that's the negative energy that you're going to feel. So if I can help, we can help. But if I can help through the videos and the content and the guidance, help that negative energy be less, it's going to help that individual have more positive energy to facilitate the body to heal and do what it wants to do. And I believe that our bodies want us to do what we want to do. I believe that our bodies want us to be confident in them and confident in our abilities, our capabilities. So I'm excited.
Yeah. I also love that it's really accessible.
Yeah.
So it's super accessible. So the movements that Cody goes through, he shows different modifications that you can do.
Kind of a holistic approach to the body to some extent. Like, you don't just go to the doctor. Like, I'm not someone that just goes to the doctor when I have pain in my body. I listen to my body. I try to meditate or journal about it, get some feedback, listen to the movements, what movements are causing me pain, and listen to what's causing the issue. And then I go to the root, and then can I do something to facilitate the body to heal? And so with those that I work with in a one-on-one capacity, or even online on one-on-one basis, how can we take what they have, their circumstances, their body, and then provide them an avenue to move better? And when they move better and they feel better, that's when getting shredded and ripped can happen, as long as they're eating well. But that's when that can happen. If you can move well, you can engage the muscles better. You can get more out of the joints, more range of motion. And so you get more out of your muscles. And yeah, it's kind of somewhat of a different approach, because I know a lot of people that, like, if their back is hurting and it's been bad for a few weeks or a month or whatever, they go to the doctor and they get a shot, remove the pain. I worked as a medical assistant for about a year-ish, maybe a little bit less. And there were so many people coming in for plantar fasciitis, foot problems. It feels like plantar fasciitis, from my experience, it feels like your plantar fascia, which is like some webbing on the bottom of your foot, is tearing. It doesn't feel good. But some of these ladies would come in like every other month or something. It was like whatever they were allowed to. I don't remember like the actual specific parameters, but whenever they were allowed to come in again to get another shot, they'd come in and get another shot. What were they doing to actually like work on this problem other than just getting a shot? And the shot helped, but they had to come back and do it again. So it was just a Band-Aid. Like, were they working on maybe their foot strength, their hips? Hips definitely impact your feet. So were they working on their hips? Were they working on their knees and their ankles? Were they working on their walking? Were they walking a certain way that may have caused it? Were they walking in certain shoes all the time that may have caused it? Like, there's a handful of different things that may have caused that. But the Band-Aid approach, if you're like going all in on that, you don't have to keep doing that the rest of your life. But if you like take a step back and go, is there something that I can do on my own that is not a shot or taking Advil all the time or ibuprofen or Tylenol, whatever pain relieving medicine you get from your doctor all the time? Can I do something on my own on a daily basis consistently to help bring some positive energy into the body to help it heal? I believe the body wants to heal. We are fighting the inevitable aging and getting older, and we're going to pass away at some point, but our body wants us to be confident in it. I believe that thoroughly. And I believe that if we provide the body a positive stimulus daily, we're giving ourselves a really good chance to heal and to do more with what we can do. So,
yeah. I think two things with that. So first, we have disclaimers all over on this in our academy.
For sure. I'm not a doctor.
So
by
Cody's
any means.
not your doctor. If you do have a serious injury, you need to chat with your physician. And of course, we always want you to make sure that they approve of some kind of fitness regimen that you pick up. And so we're not responsible if you do something and it furthers an injury or if an injury is caused. So just keep that in mind.
Well, I would interject and say, I'm not your doctor. If you have an injury, a severe injury or something, you definitely want to go chat with your doctor. But your doctor is not your boss either. So listen to yourself, and is this movement or this thing I'm doing serving my healing? Is something I often ask myself. I tell my clients to ask themselves. Your doctor might give you a workout program, like give you like the okay that it's okay to do, but sometimes doctors don't know a ton about that. So it really depends on who you're working with and who you're engaging with. Mm-hmm. So it's about having the awareness of where they're at and their expertise and what they do. And doctors can be great for facilitating acute injuries and, torn ligaments that are torn and they need to be fixed. But I had a tear in my knee last August, and they talked about like how I probably should have surgery. And I chose not to. I went against what the doctor told me to do. And I wanted to see if I could heal on my own. So
a year before that, you did have a surgery.
But I did have surgery in 2019, a couple years before that.
A couple years before.
I had to have surgery. Like that one was not going to heal on its own. Yeah. And I'm aware of it. Like structurally, it wasn't going to heal. There was pain with walking. It was clicking. The meniscus. Anyway, I can go off on that. But if you can find something that you can do around an injury, some sort of movement that feels like it's positive for you, it may be something worth trying consistently. But again, that being said, I'm not your doctor. You definitely want to chat with a doctor. Make sure you're aware of yourself. I don't want you to make anything worse. That's always something like, don't make anything worse. And we don't want to grind through pain. If something hurts, don't do it. If something hurts me, it hurts my knee, I don't do it. I avoid it. I don't do things that hurt. I don't just push through because I want to have a good hard workout this day or whatever. If I do an exercise at the gym, like a lunge or a squat or a deadlift or something, and it doesn't feel good, it hurts, I don't keep doing it. I move, I adapt, I change. So if there's exercises that you're doing or something in the course or something that you may do that doesn't feel good, we all have different journeys and we all have different bodies. Listen to that. You don't need to grind through it. I liken it to a scab. If you have a scab and you rip the scab off, generally the body needs to create another scab. And you rip that scab off again, it's going to have to create another scab. So it's the same thing. Like with my meniscus right now, my meniscus are lying. If you were watching this on video, they're lying and they're like connecting. They're adhesing back together. If I do a movement that causes it to slip, I have to start my healing process over again to some extent. I delayed my process. And over the course of the last year, I'm going to be honest, like that slip has happened a couple times. but nowhere near as much as it did before my last knee injury where I had to have surgery. Like that happened every day with stupid movements, such as getting out of my car and hitting my foot and my knee just tweaked. This doesn't happen very often. And the last time it happened was almost like 8 weeks or 10 weeks ago. So it's been really, really like the longer I can keep it adhesed and give it the time to stay connected, the longer it's going to be able to take that adaptation and heal. And so listen to your body, don't grind through pain, don't make anything worse is basically like my advice to you, with whether you do a course of mine or you do something on your own or YouTube or someone else's course, or you're working out on your own. Don't just grind through pain.
Good advice. Yes. Cody often says, stop and ask yourself, is this serving me? And if it really feels like this pain is okay, then you can continue forward. Cause like, we'll have like, because your muscles have to be shocked, right? When you're working out or doing something new, your muscles are going to have some kind of discomfort. But if it's actual pain and it's causing injury, then no, that's not serving you. So,
I was just going to say, and it's having the awareness of knowing what is good and bad pain. And it's hard to describe that. It takes you being aware of yourself and knowing like, if I do this consistently, am I going to hurt in an hour? My muscles can be sore. That's different. But like my joint's going to hurt. Am I going to be hurting tomorrow? Like, am I going to be limping? Am I going to be hobbling around? If my muscles are going to be sore, that's different. So,
like I'm sore from yesterday's workout, but like a good sore. Like, I love feeling sore. Like my abs are feeling sore. I haven't felt like my abs this sore before. And I did ab workout, 2 days ago. And then again yesterday in your class. And it's like, this is such good pain. It's not like I'm injured. It's like my muscles are growing and building. So.
Yeah.
One other thing I wanted to mention. So we should try to wrap this up probably 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say we should be done soon.
But one other thing I want to note is you don't need to wait to be in pain. Actually, we want you to join this before you get into pain.
100%.
And
100%.
So a lot of people will see this and be like, well, I don't have knee pain. Why would I need that? And really, that's why you should do this, so that you can continue having strong knees. And because we have seen, and Cody's seen so many people, and I mean, just me personally, I'm not a personal trainer, but just friends and family, I know that knees can just be a real bugger and really annoying.
Yeah.
And for myself, like I'll just randomly be like, my knee feels kind of weird. I've been sitting weird all day on my foot, like sitting on my heel. And why is my knee feeling weird? And then like that'll last for a few days. It's just obnoxious having knee issues, and some people can't really help it. And, there's variations of severity, but really if you just want to age well and age athletically, that's really why this is here too. So it's really, of course, we want to help you out of pain, but it's even better if we can help you just never even have to experience that pain in the first place.
Yes.
And be able to prime and strengthen and understand the body. So Cody's really good at understanding just the mechanics of the body. All right. Any last words? I mean, we'll talk about this more on more podcasts.
I think we've covered it. I think we've covered pretty much everything that we want to cover on this, and excited to have our first podcast together. And any of you that listen to this, thank you for listening. We appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments or anything, wherever you're listening to this, please give us some feedback. We'll have it on YouTube most likely, and then maybe somewhere else at some point. We have to figure that out. But just excited to do this, excited to just provide value and hopefully help some of you feel better, move better, live better, and just enjoy your life more. And not have to be in chronic pain or stop that from happening in the first place. So. Yeah. And I think it'd be fun to do like Q&A sessions too. If people have questions for you, we can do that on the podcast. But we really just wanted you guys to get to know, especially Cody, outside of just the gym and things about him, and then all the things that we've been working on. So, okay.